The mission statement. So what is the reason your organization exists? Every organization might have every organization might have a mission vision statement, how to grow them and how to become after some years. What are the things you want to become? If you are part of the government, so what kind of information security policy you have at present in department ministry? This is very important. You need to consider. In case if you do not have, can you make with the 10 points policy note for the same at least your department or division? So this is you can consider as in a statement, because the reason your organization exists, you know that what are the objectives, you know that the policy for cybersecurity can be immediately can have some kind of a statements, so where it helps to identify the critical assets across an organization, what to secure, why you need to secure, how you secure. That can become as an mission. When you encounter difficulties and crisis, a mission statement can help you refocus. So that is where you need to um, have the mission statement, what you want to do in next 1 year. So what does does a mission statement of your organization have to do with information security? So that is where if you define yourself, let's take example, as part of your course, now you need to you need to have you need to have uh, you need to have uh, understanding about what you wanted to secure. So please write list of the 10 points. So while preparing about a policy, mission statement points to what the expected overall security of an organization. That is what we discussed in before slide. So now coming to the security posture, overall security posture. So what exactly we need to take care of? See, first of all, your mission statement, what you want to do with the cyber security, what that expected overall security is required for your organization, and how do you implement all these things so that you can discover. So discover means is nothing but identifying that all components as an inventory with various of security tools, then assess each and every component and identifying as a critical, non-critical, cyber critical and non-cyber critical, and executing those things like that, who can use it, what kind of goals you are set for that to completion or to accomplish your overall security, and deliverable as an outcomes, then analyze it. So analyze basically, so it's a continuous process, discovering or identifying the various security components, not only components, it's every infrastructure, and assessing what kind of attacks, because doing some kind of risk assessment, risk management, and identifying the various attack vectors, threat deliverables. Then by analyzing the vulnerabilities and their exposure, their business continuity, and understanding their threats, and of course that security uh, controls. So based on that, then how do you execute them, assign owners, set goals, and so outcomes. So some issues to be considered as part of this overall security policy. Suppose in case example BOID. So BOID is basically bring your own device to office. In that case, what kind of information is uh, can be leaked through BOID devices, you need to assess, right? Because that you are allowing your own official laptop home where there could be security breaches, and what kind of security controls we need to use it. Using business email, your business for personal information can be a possible threat. So you need to identify SS so that your policy must be realistic, accurate, and enforceable. rather than defining as many as requirements of the some recommendations, whether you required or not required, keeping them into a policy statement may not work properly. So for designing an overall security posture, you need to do these four things. You identify your inventory, assess about their security, identify their risks, attacks, map with threats, then analyze, because for the doing this you required identifying the vulnerabilities and the respective possible threats also. So then what kind of security controls can be used in this one, and other than that, what kind of information security mechanisms can be executed to give the responsibility to a team or owners, and keeping in a goal for setting in a goal for implementing that as per your mission statement is very important, and outcomes always gives you right way. So based on this thing, your policy should also update, and as it could be realistic, accurate, and enforceable, so that there is nothing wrong in any security posture. So the security posture is nothing but an enterprise security posture, refers to the overall security status of your organization and what you have: software, hardware assets, network services, and information devices or information components. It also including about that how the controls and measures you have in place to protect your entire enterprise infrastructure and information, and even uh, your intelligence, what you created, so that all properties uh, and that how you can defend from various cyber attacks. So you have to, this also says about that how you are able to manage your defenses. If in case something has happened to your organization, what kind of your readiness and ability to react and recover from the security events. And a conceptual diagram representing your security posture would look something like having inventory of the IT assets at the very core of understanding your security posture, the accurate inventory of all your assets, including both core and perimeter assets.